Okay, let's get right into it. We're doing a deep dive today on something that has a lot of people in the VR space scratching their heads.
A real head-to-head comparison.
Exactly. The Meta Quest 3 versus the PlayStation VR2. And the central question we really want to unpack is this. How did a device with the PlayStation name, loaded with all these premium specs,
I mean, truly premium specs.
how did it reportedly become, well, abandoned hardware? We're going to look at the specs, the libraries, and the economics that got us here.
And you really had to hit it with the context right away. Manufacturing of the PSVR2 was actually halted back in March 2024.
After just 2 million units sold.
Right. But here's the really shocking data point. Almost half, 49% of the people who own a PSVR2 say the headset just collects dust.
Wow, that number is brutal.
Look.
It suggests this isn't just about sales. Okay, so let's start with the money, the investment.
Right.
The Quest 3 is pretty simple. It's $500 and it's standalone.
You buy it, you're done. The PSVR2 is $550, but you need a PS5. So the real entry cost is closer to $1,100.
Double the price.
Exactly. And for that price, Sony's argument is that you get these undeniable premium features. You get stunning OLED screens,
2,000 by 2040 per eye.
which gives you those perfect inky blacks that LCDs just can't match. And they packed in tech, like eye tracking, foveated rendering.
And those adaptive triggers in the controllers.
All of it is top-tier stuff.
But wait, doesn't that amazing visual experience make it worth it? I mean, isn't OLED the gold standard?
Visually, it is. But then you have the practical trade-offs. The PSVR2 headset weighs 560 grams, and this is the big one. It has a cable.
Right. You're physically tethered to the console.
Always. Meanwhile, the Quest 3 is fully wireless, and it's lighter at 515 grams. It's freedom versus being tied down.
That's a huge trade-off. But you know, all the hardware in the world doesn't matter if you don't have games, and this is where the story really takes a turn.
Oh, absolutely. This is the content crisis. The Quest 3's ecosystem is just massive. You've got over 500 native titles.
Plus full backward compatibility with the Quest 2 library.
And access to PCVR games like Half-Life Alyx. It's an evergreen platform.
And for the PSVR2, it's almost unbelievable. There is zero backward compatibility with the original PSVR.
So all those thousands of titles from the first headset, gone.
And here's the nuclear part for me. At launch, 42 of the 49 games available for the brand new PSVR2 were already on the Quest.
They were ports. So where were the big exclusive first-party PlayStation games?
They never came.
They never materialized. After 6 years in development, Sony announced basically no new first-party VR games beyond the launch window. And the sources on this are clear. Bloomberg reported Sony cut VR funding.
So they just pulled the plug internally.
It seems so. Meanwhile, Meta keeps pumping billions into their platform.
It also speaks to the future vision, right? Quest 3 offers color pass-through for mixed reality. It's looking beyond just gaming.
Exactly. While the PSVR2 only has this basic black and white pass-through, mostly for safety, only one of them is trying to innovate on what VR can even be.
Okay, so the final irony here, and this is just, it's kind of staggering.
It really is. In August 2024, to try and save the platform, Sony added PC support.
Which sounds good on paper.
But the way they implemented it, it actually strips the headset of all its premium features. No eye tracking, no controller haptics, no adaptive triggers.
Wait, so it removes the very things that justified its premium price tag in the first place.
It guts the entire value proposition.
So the core takeaway for you listening to this is that this wasn't just about specs. The PSVR2 arguably won on specs.
On paper, yes.
But this is a lesson that convenience, a strong content library, and true platform commitment often beat raw power. One was a very expensive gamble, the other is just the standard now.
Which leaves us with a final thought to chew on. How difficult is it for any hardware maker, even a giant like Sony, to sustain an expensive niche platform without a constant guaranteed pipeline of its own amazing first-party IP, especially when a cheaper, more convenient competitor is just getting endless funding?